Hello Coventry. We all know that 2020 has been probably the toughest year that any of us can remember. But I'm sure everyone also is turning their mind to how we will bounce back from the pandemic. So it's really important that the combined authority, your combined authority, continues to invest in a literally unprecedented way on better jobs, better transport, more homes, better opportunities across Coventry. So let's have a little look at just what's been going on. The most immediate opportunity for bounce back is of course the City of Culture. When we won it back in 2017 it was good news, but it's probably even better news now that just a few months away we'll have the opportunity of showing the world just what is going on here. And the combined authorities put £35 million into City of Culture, bigger investment than any other organisation. Most of it has gone into improving the look and feel of the city, ready for welcoming lots of other people. But we're also supporting the revenue costs, what the events will actually all be like. And I'm very proud to be leading an authority that's seen that opportunity. And we're looking forward to welcoming literally tens of thousands of people. And the first impression of any city really matters. And that's why the combined authority is putting a huge amount of money into the regeneration of Coventry Station. It served the city well, but perhaps it's not the finest introduction to Coventry, given how good it is when you move beyond the station. So, about £80 million, half of it coming from the combined authority, is a brand new station. And you can see now the scale of what is being produced, a completely different welcome to Coventry. So a brilliant investment. And just next to that, of course, is Friargate. And it's brilliant to see the diggers, the shovels have gone into the ground for the second of the big Friargate office blocks. Combined authorities put up £51 million for the funding of that development. Again, it's a huge vote of confidence in the future of Coventry's economy. When that comes probably at least 500 people working in that building. And just a little further into the city centre is the biggest investment that the combined authority is making in City Centre South. There's over £95 million that we've allocated for that, but it goes well beyond the money. This is about a new heart of the city. And I see this as an opportunity for Coventry City Centre to leapfrog others around the country in terms of being really relevant to how we're going to lead our lives going forward. So yes, it's about new residential accommodation, it's about some new shopping, but it's also about new performance spaces. Places will come together in a very sort of sociable way. So again, really inspiring to be supporting that in a very big way. And another of the great signs of Coventry's renaissance is of course the return of city centre living. We need to have different types of homes in the city centre here. So it's great news that the combined authorities put cash on the table for Brownfield redevelopment just on the edge of the city centre at sites like at Abbots Lane. 1,300 homes is our target there. And of course, doing that is critical to defending the Greenbelt on the edge of the city, but also making the city centre more sustainable, more vibrant and more diverse in that sense of it as well. And talking of Greenbelt, we come to the local plan. Now I am a firm believer that every city must have a local plan because it gives a clear direction of what development must be like. But I do not support where Coventry's plan is at the moment because it is a licence to develop in areas on the edge of the city in our precious green fields, in areas like Easton Green, in Kersley, and of course adjacent to the city at Kings Hill. We're asking the council to review that local plan. We know new homes are needed, but not to the extent that is currently planned for. We know now that the Office for National Statistics have given the wrong steer to Coventry City Council, and we know that more can be done on existing sites within the city. Transport is also undergoing significant investment in Coventry. If you just look at some of the things that have happened recently, we've seen the electric buses coming on the Route 9. There'll be many more, we hope, across the city. We've seen the confirmation of the new cycleway on the Binley Road, some more money for that just recently. And of course, we also know that all the prototyping is being done for the Bury Light Rail project. The work being done in Dudley for testing on the streets of Coventry shortly. New funding for that recently. And then of course, we're also thinking about further rail station reopenings in Foes in Camden and in Willenhall. So lots going on in transport in the city as well. And talking of transport, the way in which we transport ourselves is going to change. We're going to move away from the combustion engine to battery and electric power. So it was brilliant that the Combined Authority was able to put funding directly into the National Battery Industrialisation Centre on the southern edge of Coventry, and that's now coming on stream very quick that's all come about. And of course it's thinking about the new technology of the future supporting our brilliant manufacturing businesses. Talking of which, an important announcement in the Comprehensive Spending Review just gone. The government confirmed at last we've been lobbying really hard for this, and it was confirmed there would be £500 million to help secure a new battery factory, or as we call it, a gigafactory. It's not yet secure for Coventry and the West Midlands, but for sure we'll be lobbying very, very hard. Critical to the future of that industry. And brilliant to see lots of companies like LEVC, like Lotus, like TBS for motorbikes, and of course JLR, all being part of that future, clustered around Coventry. So actually, lots to celebrate, lots to do, but lots of ways in which this city can bounce back.